evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on in as we prepare for our upcoming pay-per-view, Demonetized. I am your gracious host, Knuckle J Moose, the loudest badass in the room. And we've already got some insane action to start off with tonight's activities, it seems like. As the villain Chico Perez makes his way to the ring.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Havana, Cuba, weighing in at 260 pounds, the villain Chico Perez.
Chico Perez making his way out to the ring, trying to climb up the heavyweight division ranks to possibly get himself a shot at that beautiful LRW heavyweight championship. But he's still got a long hill to climb after the defeat in last month's Zoo match. Crown a new champion. See how things go in tonight's activities. Also supposed to be hearing a word from Duke Yosef sometime later tonight. Supposedly he's got something on his mind. He wants to bring it up. We'll see what the future holds for us as the future Duke Yosef speaks out later this evening. A lot of interesting matches tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is only still set up towards the pay-per-view at the end of the month. And making his way to the ring in our opening contest
from
here.
Kansas, weighing in at 240 pounds, Christian King!
The leader of the Cutthroat era, Christian King. Looking to continue his winning ways. Now having to take on the villain Chico Perez once again here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of news coming down the pipeline for a lot of the things happening in the whole LRW universe, apparently. As for those of you who may have been watching last week, the return, or a couple weeks ago, I should say, the return, the former Done Did Good champion, One Furious Freeman, now looking to take on the current Done Did Good champion, Flames, over at Supper Showdown side of things. Ladies and gentlemen, I wonder who is going to take on who here. As more and more things shake up heading into the pay-per-view. Chico Perez on the one side, Christian King on the other. Referee ring that bell. Here we go. And Christian King with a beautiful kick that gets countered. Eats another big fist that time. Now side headlock with the worst kind of noogie possible. As Chico showing why he is the villain. Springboard that gets caught on the knees as Christian King was rolling around to pick himself up. Caught him with that shotgun drop kick. Rebounding him off them ropes for a moment. Up gets caught by Chico as Chico now tossing him up. Christian reverses kick to the gut. Now sending Chico into the corner. Chico now, beautiful chop in the corner, heavy-handed. Oh, but Christian fighting out of it with that high elbow. And now from behind, back. Ooh, suplex drop into the backdrop into the kick to the spine. Oh, and a high roundhouse or a high kick there. Tornado twist kick. Grab that thing. the king of the cutthroat era. Only gets a 1 so far. And now Chico from behind. Dragon suplex, or tiger suplex, apologies. Misses the elbow, drop to the back of the skull. And Christian King taking advantage now. Sets him up, gets bounced off the ropes there. And Chico trying to do his best to do something damage while he's on the apron, but Christian fights out of it. Gets rolled through into a victory roll of sorts. Thought he was going for the DDT, but wheelbarrow victory roll only did not get a 1 count at all. There's Christian King now. Off the ropes. Went for the Inzi, but got countered. And now Christian countering Chico, keeping Perez from being able to do any kind of maneuvers as Christian King with these powerful slap and hit combinations, ending with a beautiful drop kick. King now going for the pin, trying to see where he is. And being close to defeating his opponent, only still a 1, but a solid 1 of that. Christian missing the high kick, gets caught to the gut. Oh, Chico, knee lift, clothesline. And now Chico Perez with the iron claw. Right to the bridge of the temple, but Christian King punching his way out of the pain here tonight. Oh, that's the high kick again. And now Chico goozled. He's gripping with that Tongan style rope claw there, but King able to get out of it, luckily for quick enough until, oh, wait a minute, as I say that, Christian King with a jawbreaker, reversing whatever Perez had planned. Pop up, oh, kick to the stomach. And now, Snapman down home the left arm and caught him with the knee strike. Christian King now pulling Perez away from the corner, trying to set the pin to make sure he's not grabbing rope. Does he have enough time to get the 3? No. It was only 2. As Chico gets his arm up just at the nick of time. And now King, scoop up. Oh, but Chico floats over into the spike DDT. Planting King into the mat. And now the villain starting to revel in his glory as he starts to get things moving his way. Oh, the back elbow. And out picks him up. Fisherman's Buster. Both men lay on the mat there. Maybe a little bit too much energy used up by Chico to make sure that landed the roughest way possible for Christian. From behind goes Perez. Tiger suplex yet again. And now guiding the elbow right to the tip of the elbow, right to the spine. The back of the skull of Christian King. As the villain keeps looking to see what he can do here tonight. Uh-oh. Throws him out of the corner. Spooky. Then he gets him with a launching clothesline. And now Chico. Side headlock and into that headstand side headlock. Torquing the punishment right to the back of the neck where he's been targeting here lately tonight. Kick to the belly, or knee to the belly now. Multiple kicks to the chest to put down Christian. But only for a moment as Christian King floats through, picks him up, zero powerbomb. Christian King not wasting any momentum on that maneuver there now, not wasting any time, trying to keep the pressure on the villain. Chico reverses, puts him in the corner, drags him out from the corner. We see another springboard diving clothesline. Connects yet again with Chico Perez. Chico from behind once more. Deadlift German. Snapdragon. And now, straight jackets German suplex. There's Chico landing that 3-plex combo. Grabs a hold of Christian King, who sends him in the corner. With all of these, it seems like. Turning around now. Chico saying, "Now I want you this way." Puts him on top the turnbuckle. What is Chico Perez looking for here? As King. Oh my, awesome bomb. Reverse sit-up power bomb from the top of the corner. And now Chico looking to maybe put things in motion. As his evil plan wins him the night's victory in our opening contest. Christian King came out guns a-blazing. But the inexperience, the leader of the cutthroat era, caught up to him, unfortunately, tonight. As the villain realized all he had to do was weather the storm to defeat his opponent here tonight, right here. I expect you to die. Landing flush. That twisting leg drop. Trying to kill his opponent here tonight.
Here is your winner, the villain, Sheik O'Haire.
And Chico Perez with a big victory in our opening contest tonight. And this is just the opening. Imagine what's going to happen on later tonight as the activities continue. Will this bring Chico Perez more than a one step forward towards a chance at challenging for the LRW World Heavyweight title in the near future? Oh, you know, you're doing well. And who do we have coming out here? Pedro making his way to the ring. Been a bit since we've seen PCV.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, weighing in at 158 pounds, Quantum Pedro Carmelo Fara.
PCV looking to try his best. To climb up the ranks. Of the Fast and Free division. And try to once again get himself a title shot opportunity, as we still do not have a number one contender for that title being held by the current champion, Lightning Jay Wesley. PCV looking to be the gentleman. As he told me, the claims to be the next person to be the longest reigning champ in LRW. See how well his words hold up in the night's activities. As Mackie Janitor, who has been on a bit of a winning streak here, looking to continue those winning ways, though his methods are what one would say unique.
And his opponent, from wherever he wants, weighing in at 205 pounds, Mackie Janitor.
Mackie Janitor has decided to come here tonight, keep his wins going the way they want, in his favor by any means necessary. We know Mackie is not afraid to win a match as long as he's the victor. That's all that matters to him. Will he have the momentum behind him to be able to defeat PCV and continue to climb the ranks of the LRW Fast and Free Cruiserweight division? PCV in the pink, black, and white Mackie Janitor in the purple, yellow, red, and I believe like light blue teal. Lightish blue gray almost there. In the singlet. PCV and Mackie. Collar and elbow tie up as Mackie shoves him into the corner. Ref having to try to break this up. Oh, and PCV with a cheap shot to the gut to fly out of the corner. Mackie rolls through the grappler. Fireman's carry puts him down now as PCV tries to take control here. And trying to readjust his neck in the worst way possible. Slams him down to the mat. Mackie with an up tiptoe fights out of the situation as now PCV's the one on the mat and Mackie stomping away at him. And of course Mackie not afraid to tell him how better he is than everybody else. And there's that leaping spear kick. We know Mackie's bread and butter right there. Mackie sent into the corner though as PCV one side of the wall to the other. Running drop kick into the corner. Nowhere to go but down onto the mat there as PCV going for the pin. 1, 2. Ooh. 2 count. Maybe a 2.2 at the most. PCV looking to get springy with the thingy. Springboard shoulder tackle misses. As Mackie was able to dodge out the way in time, catching PCV off guard. And now sending Pedro into the corner. Mackie just pummeling away at the ribcage. Trying to slow his opponent down, trying to restrict the breathing ability. To keep the stamina low on PCV as Mackie knows that Pedro is one of the faster of the gentlemen here in the cruiserweight division. Though he's one of the newest. Pedro now working on Mackie, but Mackie returns the rear, puts him in the corner. Mackie one side of the edge to the other. Nope, the side not against it. And the side just to launch Pedro into the turnbuckle post, shoulder first. And now Mackie stomping away at Pedro there in the bottom of the corner. Jumping spear kick misses as Mackie moved out as PCV moved away and caught him with a flying crossbody. At her such a short range, Mackie could not counter. And now shin breaker right across the knee there as Pedro drops that same knee and shin right on the shoulder and bicep. Beautiful vertical drop kick and another one. Ducks the ropes, flying crossbody by PCV. And this is why Mackie was trying to remove that stamina and ability to recover. As I was saying that though, Mackie able to counter the rolling attack from PCV. PCV ducking that leaping spear kick. And now PCV with another shin breaker. Trying to break his shin bone there. PCV up top, waiting for Mackie, but no! PCV going outside, was already launching himself. Caught up in the motion. And now grabs Mackie from behind, sets him up. But Mackie throws him against the ropes, over top, onto the apron. And a rebound stunner sends PCV back to the hip on the floor. This time the way he doesn't want to be. And now Mackie trying to find any opportunity to get an advantage against his opponent. Gets caught though with that running clothesline into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, 2.7. PCV almost had him there, and he knows it. Springboard shoulder tackle finally connects. That slingshot shoulder tackle from PCV. And now once more with the shin breaker. Trying to keep Mackie from being able to do any kind of spear, stability with spear kicks as he gets hit with the power driver. On PCV. Oh, a reverse atomic drop. Made him fall downstairs backwards. And PCV says it's almost time to finish this. Multiple chops into the kick and another pile driver. As Mackie busted open. 1, 2, no. Mackie Jander still in it, though, bleeding from the left side temple. And now a slingshot. Moonsault off the top ropes. And PCV Pedro wins it in beautiful fashion.
Here is your winner, Quantum Pedro Carmelo Vara.
PCV knew Mackey's game plan tonight and came out here with a counterplay that he knew would be able to overcome and gain him the victory here this evening. Point for the Hello Lurkers. Our next contestant.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from North Carolina, weighing in at 172 pounds, Flyboy Gabriel Cameron.
A former Fast and Free champion himself, Gabriel Cameron, the Flyboy. There you go, you finally got there. Looking to once again be in the title hunt picture. And to once again try to hold that title around his waist. But that all depends
And his opponent,
on how well he handles this individual.
weighing in at 120 pounds, the archetype Prince Skyler.
As Prince Skyler, who has been on a pretty decent run as well, looks to continue to climb the ranks of the Fast and Free division, and what better way to do so than defeating a former champion. Gabriel Cameron in the black, blue, and gold. Prince Skyler in the hot pink. And look right here, both gentlemen. A handshake of respect between both individuals. So they're looking to bring out the best. Oh, and Skyler and Prince trying to go for maybe that Hurricane Rana he's known for starting off things with, but Cameron able to catch him. Oh, but he guesses that moonsault off the middle, off of Hart's rope. And a moonsault off the bottom rope missed by Skyler. And now Gabriel, the clutch wrist round the waist from the backside, picks him up in the quick rubber takedown. And turns him over. Cameron now with the legs, just catching the skull as he drives that elbow. The top of the skull, not once, but twice. Cameron now launching himself with that slingshot body press. But just a little too short to get it there as Prince goes for the Lamahi straw, trying to take advantage of the wind being knocked out of him. But barely gets the one as Cameron back on his feet. And noticing what as Prince was doing, moved out the way of that maneuver there, and now sends him in the corner. Oh, but Prince moves out the way. The flying forearm in the corner there. Once again, back to his back rapper, but now Skyler able to hold on and take down Gabriel into this side headlock. And all the pressure on the back of the skull and neck. But Gabriel able to get to his feet to alleviate some of it, but not all of it. You see there, wrenching that headlock in. Gabriel pushes him off, trips him up with the kitchen sink. Went for the moonsault of the Hart's rope, but gets caught with the knees by Prince. Prince rolls through the grapple. Kick to the gut, grabbing a hold of the wrist for wrist control. And Skyler going sky high for a moment. That beautiful float over arm drag from the top rope. Prince Skyler now off the top, high angle moonsault off that top rope. But not going for the pin just yet as Prince goes on the Hearts rope, calling up Gabriel. Catch the Hurricane Rana all the way down. Now Skyler. Skull puller. Trying to wrench the skull out of the socket of the neck there. And now dropping the knee into the shoulder bicep area. Trying to numb that arm for as quick as he can. Skyler up top. Quick shot moonsault. Lands. Skyler tossing Gabriel off the ropes. Catch him with another Hurricane Rana. Thought he was looking to set up something there, but decided against it. Oh, Gabriel reverses, sends Skyler off the rope, but gets caught. Skyler now turns the favor. Just a little kicks. 1, 2. Oh, 2.6, 2.7 even. As the Prince's kiss gets stopped, and now that flying forearm, but both gentlemen on the mat trying to regain some stamina here in this match here. Skyler now sending Gabriel into the corner. Gabriel fights out, but gets up on Hart's rope. Catches him with his own hook run, but the ref goes down. The ref has been knocked down. I don't think Gabriel knows the fly high. And now, salt of the earth, connected. It's Gabriel Cameron trying to get the submission going. And gets the submission over Prince Skyler. Something we're not used to seeing Gabriel Cameron doing.
Here is your winner.
Pulling out some new tools out of his tool bag. We have not seen him in LRW. Will it be the ground game of the flyboard that earns his way back to facing for the title? Pardon. Uh-oh. And here comes the big fella.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from no place in particular, weighing in at 346 pounds, Creature Knuckles Morse.
Our local talent in singles action here tonight has lately been having some issues with our current LRW heavyweight champion, the Mad Titan 5T18. And it could be due to a multitude of reasons. And maybe a multitude of reasons. We won't know till we find out. And look at this splash from the past.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Reaper, Ricky Gates.
Last month, when Titan was crowned as the new LRW heavyweight champion, these two individuals who were supposed to be in that match decided it would be better to settle their differences in the ring in the night. The Reaper looks to gain revenge, maybe, for that loss. The Reaper versus the big fella. Here we go. Oh, and the Reaper kick to the body. Dropping from behind as the big fella tries to fight out of it. And Ricky now with a schoolboy. Without even a 1 count. Little possum there, ducking the kick, but got caught with a discus elbow and puts the big fella down for a second. Springboard crossbody connects. Ricky's got a game plan as to keep the big fella from getting any offense, but the big fella up. Oh, gets caught with a tri-second kick. Caught him with that pump kick. And the Reaper starting to feel his own groove kick into play. But our local talent, gets caught though as he thought he was getting the fight back in. Gets caught with an enziguri. As Ricky Gates outside out, gets slammed down and then dropped on. And that big boy splash. And that local talent just throttling Ricky on the floor. The count of two. Knee lift to the jaw as Ricky gets sent face first into that LED board there. Elbow to the gut on the big fella, and Reaper sending the local talent into the turnbuckle post. And tries to do it again, but the talent moving out the way. But not enough to get caught. There is count of 6. The Reaper looks to pick up a count-out victory. Referee trying to tell the local talent to get back into the ring. He's back in the count of 8 technically. Ricky Gates, though, was looking here. Got caught. Hip toss. Now the big fella picks him up. Grabs a hold. Sends Ricky into the corner. But Ricky fights out of the bad side of town there. From behind. Gets caught with an elbow, though. Ricky trying to go with a running clothesline. Gets caught as he gets sent, momentum-wise, into the far corner. Now turn around. And look at this. Twisting the arm into a hammerlock over that top rope. Those steel cables we tape up. Now stomping and trying to push her all the weight and air out of the lungs of the Reaper. The big fella now tosses Ricky face first into the turnbuckle. And now scooped up, put down. So our big fella goes to Hart's rope looking for, wait a minute, I thought he was going for the big boy splash, but no. Looking for something maybe a little bit more dangerous. Found him. Wants to be the best, sir. See if it works out for him. No. Only a 2 count. For his troubles. Reaper now getting picked up in the fireman's carry, but fights out of it with the elbows to the side of the jaw and face. Ricky now twisting the arm into the hammerlock. It gets caught with a back elbow. As our local talent picking him up. Stun guns him across the top of the rope there. And not wasting any time. Gets caught though. With a counter and a knee strike sends him in the corner for the moment. As Ricky, with that springboard enziguri off the middle rope there, the Hart's rope. The Reaper going up top to the top corner. Caught him with the martial arts kick as both men back in the ring, striking back and forth. And Ricky with the upper hand there for the moment. Striking at him hard, and I think our local talent said, I don't want no more. I'm done with this nonsense. Oh, wait, the champ. The champ says you need to finish. You need to take your medicine. So the champ sends sends him back into the ring. But he scoops up the Reaper. And maybe this is what he needs to fire him up as he picks him up. Spinal bifida into the pin. And the anger of the interference from the champ riling up our big fella to pick up the victory here tonight. Right here. Scoops him up into the horns and spina bifidas. Into the pin. Finishing it quickly.
Here is your winner, Creature Knuckles Morse.
Maybe a little backfiring plan for our LRW champion. Trying to cause more problems for the big fella than he thought. Oh boy. Lately, these last couple weeks, we have been seeing a growing rivalry between the members of the Buzzy Hit House and the members of Zero Gravity.
Representing the Brain Busters, weighing in at 228 pounds, Owen Young!
As Owen Young, one half of Buzzy Hit House, looks to take on James Zander tonight in singles competition. Maybe looking for momentum between the two teams so they can overcome and try to become the next #1 contenders for the tag team titles. Those two bad dudes titles being currently held by Head and Hammer.
And his opponent, representing High Energy from Durham, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, the X Factor, Justin Zander.
Now here's the interesting thing I've noticed, ladies and gentlemen. That Zero Gravity, not afraid to take a challenge, but always try to win the match as quick as possible. Does that work out in the favor of this X Factor tonight? Or we're trying to burn out the candle before the wick is even lit. Go against the game plan of the X Factor here tonight. Only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. Owen Young on the one side, Zander on the other. Here we go. And Owen coming out quickly with a head scissors. Side grapple head scissors takedown. Now Owen adjusting the spine by cranking that skull. As he keeps Zander down the mat with these stomps for the moment. Into a big stomp across the chest. And now Owen Young deadlifting him up into the gut-wrench suplex. Wonderfully done by Owen Young, and Owen's like, come on. See what you got. As he hits him these multitude of strikes. And a side suplex. Dropping Zander onto the mat for the moment. Runs across, misses the double axe handle though as Zander goes over the top rope. And now springboard chopped. Caught him right across the top of the cranium, and speaking of which, catching that knee across the brow line there. As Owen Young gets into the bottom of the corner, gets stomped out though into a drop kick by Justin Zander. Oh, but gets caught with a cross chop to the throat there, it looked like. Maybe high in the chest. Young, beautiful float over. Hip toss there. Off a hard rope. As Young calling Zander to his feet. Misses the European uppercut. Zander taking advantage of it, not wasting any time, going for the pin, but barely gets a one. Zander with these high kicks to the side of the skull. Brings him down as he yanks down on him. With a head pull, drop down, and slides in at elbow. What does the X Factor have planned here tonight? Big splash from the Hearts rope, but gets caught with the knees. As Owen Young knew to watch out for it. Now sending Xander back into the corner, not the right way that he wants to, as he gets caught with a multitude. A symphony of Northern Europe uppercuts here. And another one. As Owen Young takes him on a world tour of Northern uppercuts. And now from Hart's rope. Ground him. Trying to be the best of the night. Let's see what happens. One. Ooh, just a one if that. Kick to the shoulder and skull. Xander slowly gets to his feet. Young, respectfully, let him give him a chance to get up there. Now caught on the ropes. As he bounces him off there with these kidney shots. But Xander, throwing the back elbow, sends Young off the ropes. Justin went for something there, but Owen stopped it. And now Xander on the apron there. Looking to springboard chop. Lands once more again. 1, 2. Oh. Owen Young kicks out. Blocks the kick this time. The Xander caught him with 5 grapple head scissors. And Owen Young now looking to set up Xander into the corner. And Xander fights out of it. From behind goes Justin. Gets caught with a back elbow for his troubles. And now Young tosses him into that corner again. Owen Young scoop and a slam, setting up for something here. What is this gentleman looking for here? Diving crossbody misses. Owen Young looking for some crowd surfing. And dove into the wrong pool. Twisted the arm into the key lock, into the modified hammerlock. Key lock situation with the X Factor fighting out of it. Float through, high stack with a side pant with the schoolboy. Only gets a 1. Leaping clothesline connects for Xander though. Trying once again to get another quick pinfall. Only a 1 count still. Kick to the spine. Might be counting those laces later. Even how hard he got kicked there. Owen Young pulling himself up to the corner, but gets caught. As Xander pulls him out of the corner. Flips through, catches him with the double boots to the face. Now Xander getting caught now for his troubles. Scooped him up. Xander floats through. From behind. Owen Young going into the neutral corner now. The fight's out of it, waiting for Xander. Play a little old possum. German suplex by Young. And Owen says, come on. I'm not done yet, are you? Flying forearm connects. And now, Xander kicks at it with a soul butt. Picking up Young, trying to set him up for something here in the corner. But Young fights out of it. And now setting Xander up on the ropes. What is Young looking for here? Is he sticking him between the ropes and then pulling the arm to catch him face first into the top rope there. Xander fights out of being on the apron. Springboard chop connects once more. And the X Factor calling on the crowd to give him the power that he needs. Hops over, drops down, float over arm drag. Beautifully done by the X Factor. Now Xander putting Owen into the corner. I think Owen may have been busted open from that. Scoop and a slam. Xander now going to Hart's rope. Telling Owen to get to his feet. He's not done yet. Blockbuster. Out of the corner. And now pulling away from the ropes. Wasn't enough time though to get the 3 count. It was. As the X Factor picks up a win over Owen Young tonight in our singles contest.
Here is your winner, the X Factor, Justin Sander.
It makes you wonder what is going to happen in the rankings of the Two Bad Dudes division and what's going to happen between both teams. Now, what do we have here? Not a what, a who.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 418 pounds, the Goliath Grunt!
The Colossus, Goliath Grunt, making his way to the ring on a hell of a winning streak so far. Looking to claim himself to be the next #1 contender against the champ. And so far, he's proven he's got the credentials to do so here in Monday Night Munchies. But who will take on the Colossus tonight? Well, this is going to be a very interesting match, to say the least, because one colossal person going up against another colossal person. As the ancient granddaddy of Lungo Bunga style makes his way down to the ring.
And his opponent from the Stone Age, weighing in at 301 pounds, Dino Caveman Carl!
As Caveman Carl makes his way into the ring tonight, once again to face off against Goliath Grunt. Almost picking up the first victory over the big fella last week. Caveman Carl looks to redeem that loss here tonight, maybe. Now also stop the momentum of the big Colossus before he gets another shot at that LRW title. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight it's the big Colossus versus the big bad Dino Daddy. Referee ringing the bell. Here we go. Both gentlemen in the middle ring, and Carl coming out swinging hard. It gets pushed back after a couple of strikes. There's Goliath. Uh-oh. Picks him up and tosses him over. Belly to belly overhead suplex without an issue. Carl fighting back. And now these strikes landing some purchase. And definitely chipping away at the armor. Oh, that is the Colossal. Goliath Grunt deadlift. Gorilla press. And then drops him all the way down. That's a hard way to fall. As Goliath now shoving Carl onto the ropes. Pushes him against and out. Using that middle rope, the Heart's rope. Try to put damage on that knee joint there. Keep Carl from being able to pull off some crazy moves, but Carl not afraid to keep going. He gets caught though. And now another overhead belly to belly suplex, and Goliath able to kip up and saying this is nothing but light work. As he tosses away Caveman Carl with that pounce. Goliath now. What? Bounces Carl under the ropes, and now Goliath. Oh, look at this. All 415 pounds just pressing on the sternum and the rib cage and body. Caveman Carl. Now going for the pin, thinking maybe that's all she wrote. But it's only a 1. It'll take more than that to get rid of this old dinosaur. Carl now with these powerful strikes. Gets caught though with a harsh right hand from Goliath. Goliath now looking maybe. Stun guns over the top rope. And Goliath slapping the skull saying, get your shit together, we're not done yet. And another overhead belly-to-belly toss. Goliath Grunt shows why he is the man in charge of this match at the moment with that big boy splash. Wild, heavy headbutt this time. Straight to the middle of the sternum. Puts Caveman Carl onto the mat for the moment. Carl now clubbing away as Goliath came down to meet him on his level. Carl's got him up and Goliath with Grunt. Elbow strikes to the side of the jaw. Goliath now tossing Carl into the turnbuckle post there. Stupidity. And now stepped between the uprights with a leg drop. He caught all of it. Carl slamming down Grunt. Face first onto the floor with that arm drag, but gets caught with another harsh headbutt. And Goliath now picks him up. Uranagi drop. Sorry, normally been winning his matches here lately. Decides to drop him on the floor. Maybe wasting a little bit too much time there. Goes for the pin though. 1, 2, and Goliath Grunt with a dominant victory once more over Caveman Carl. Not even looking like he broke a sweat out there, ladies and gentlemen. The Colossus proving why he is no small hill to climb, but a mountain of a man to defeat. Here Monday Night Munchies. A lot of insane action so far, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you're enjoying yourselves, those watching at home, and those watching from the live audience. As we finally get this settled, something we didn't have a chance to back at the pay-per-view.
Is a tag team match set for one fall.
Due to the issues of travel visas,
426 pounds, Tenacious Mitchell, and the anomaly Mortis, the Circle.
As Chaos enters into the ring, Mischief and Misfit. Finally getting the chance to go, tag team 101 against the corner side. Finally settle whatever's been going on between them before the pay-per-view and the issues of travel permits. And though they are no longer the tag team champs,
at a combined weight of 514 pounds, the Gremlin Martin Mystery and the Brain Patrick Powell, the Unholy Union.
The corner side not running away from a fight they were wanting last month. And now finally getting the chance to put things to bed. As the utter abomination Martin Mythos and the Brain Penguin Powister look to finally settle the score here tonight. As Martin in the ring, I believe, with Misfit. Mischief being on their apron. Honorable tie, but Martin kicks away from it. Oh, throat thrust missed, but a high kick lands. Oh, caught the foot. Brought him down with a big clothesline as a tactical mind. The Eldritch Abomination starts to come into play here. Shoving. Mischief into the corner. Mischief fights out of it. Only for a moment. Double leg takedown, and now the high mount. With these palm strikes trying to get through the guard. Mischief trying to gain control after that momentum, but Martin turning around, tossing him into his own corner. And Martin out. Just that forearm guard right across the throat there. Now Martin stomping away at the sternum and the scar of Mischief. There's Misfit tagged in, so is Penguin Palliser. And Penguin with a beautiful vertical drop kick. Landing flush, and now kicked them to the kidneys. As they pick up Mischief here. Send them in the corner side. What does the corner side have planned here in the tag team momentum? They send Mischief off the ropes. Back body drop lands, and Martin, now the legal man, back into the ring. And the nerve of this creature. When Misfit gets out of it. And now pummeling away at him for all the problems he caused him. All the frustration starting to boil up. Misfit picks up Martin. Well, Martin floats through. From behind, schoolboy roll up. 1, 2. Oh, only a 1 count. Thought he got 2 there at least. Spear kick connects to the side of the jaw as Martin tags in Penguin. And Misfit tags in his brother Mischief. Only to get met with a couple of punches into a tilt-a-whirl. DDT by the brain. And now Penguin. Oh, got caught. Lung was looking for the board game knee. Got caught with the legs. Stomps between the uprights there, but fights out of that grapple. And now neck breaker by the brain. And versatile tags in and out by the tag team to the corner side here. Trying to stay at least one more step ahead of the Chaos during this match here, but Chaos in control. It's a punch to the rib cage connects. It's Misfit, the legal man, back in now. Big close on out of the neutral corner. Goes for the pin, thinking maybe that's enough. But only a 2 if that. Middle hearts rope moonsault connects. Stomp to the body as Martin turns over. Now stomp with the right shoulder. The right elbow, apologies, trying to separate the elbow, keeping Martin from being able to feel his fingers. To lock in any kind of maneuvers. Speaking of which, headbutt. It's the Eldritch Abomination. Solid tentacle smack to the top of the skull there. Penguin out a legal person. Shot to the rib, to the back of the spine there. Now corner side once more with more frequent tagging. Oh, wait a minute. Popped up into a double gut buster by the corner side. Now stomping at the back of the skull, picking up Misfit to his feet. Groggy as he stands, gets tossed into the corner side yet again. Martin catching him though. Enziguri to the back of the skull, off the rope, sliding German suplex. Oh, that went on top of the skull. And barely a 1. So we saw Mischief come in to save his brother Misfit. Spring cross body. Does not land though. It's Mischief, or Misfit. Stomps away at Martin. Takes advantage of the misuse of the move. Snap moonsault. A little too short for the gains. Nearly making any contact. Martin now fighting on the wrong side of town here. He sends Misfit. No, Misfit reverses, sends him in his own corner. A kick to the rib cage as Misfit possibly going tagging Mischief. Wise maneuver to do so after all that punishment he received earlier. Martin taking the time in the corner to try to get some stamina back. It's sent into the corner of the Chaos. And now a punch to the ribcage yet again. It's Misfit, the legal person. And a knee strike to finish it off with an axe kick to the back of the skull. And Martin twisting at the legs and kicking his way out. Grabs hold of Misfit. Scoops him up. Fireman's carry with Misfit with the elbow to the side of the temple. Speaking of which, multitude of elbow strikes. Sends him into the corner. It's chaos now. What are they looking for here? Slings over after that assisted power bomb. But gets caught. Penguin eating the combination there. Martin using it as advantage, throws him over and strikes him with those forearms to the jaw. Now Martin tossing Mischief. No, Mischief tossing Martin to his own corner. Mischief getting caught with a back elbow though as Martin scoops him up. Snake eyes out of that corner. Martin now looking to do some more damage to Mischief here as he sends him into the corner side. And a tag. Up and out of it. As the corner side drops him down. Misfit coming in to break up the pin attempt on his brother. That tag team double drop. Now the brain stomping away at the arm. Tosses him in the corner. Mischief fights out of it for the moment. Now looking to toss Penguin into his own corner as Penguin goes in the corner of chaos. And now the brothers punch to the rib cage again. As Misfit, the legal person, gets counter-punched now. Scooped up. Shoulder breaker into the corner. As Penguin tags in Martin. And Martin with a running, drop, leaping elbow misses though. Is up with a running knee strike from Misfit, which has won him a couple matches in the past in the singles competition. He decides against it. Now Mischief, the legal person, with Martin fighting out of the corner. From behind, Martin. Sidewalk slam. Dropping Mischief straight, flat back onto the mat. There's Martin. Tagging in Penguin. Now the question I gotta wonder is, who is the frequent tag working for the most? Is it working for Chaos? Or is it working for the corner side as this violent party of display here? And a running knee strike catches Mischief across the jaw. Misfit right there to kick the pin attempt from even getting a 1 count. And Penguin now stomping at the hand and fingies. Trying to make sure they keep in control of this match as they were looking to get springy with the thingy on the apron there. Springboard crossbody connects finally by the Penguin. As they get back to their feet. Looking to either cause more problems to solve any issues. Mischief sending him to his own corner. Trying to catch a breather, though. And now out of the corner, launches him like a lawn dart. Assisted flying shoulder tackle. As Misfit's back in. Misfit now pummeling away at Penguin, knocking him down to the floor. But not going after him. As I say that, there he goes. Oh, but Penguin catches him, kick to the inner thigh. And a punch to the gut. Discus, more elbow. Puts Penguin down to one knee for the moment. Penguin tossed into the steps. As Misfit, common Goye knee strike into that barricade. And Misfit dribbling Penguin across the floor as a count of 7. Count of 8 and a kick to the ribcage. Misfit looking for the count-out victory here. As Chaos picks up the victory.
Here are your winners. Tenacious.
By any means necessary.
And the anomaly, Mortis.
Would this been the outcome had both tag teams faced off against each other for the title at last month's pay-per-view? Who do we have coming out here? None other than the longest reigning.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dallas, Texas.
Goddess of the world
Linda,
herself.
Superstar Suzuki.
As Linda Suzuki continues to climb back up to become the next contender for the Goddess of the World title, being currently held by Adriana Nevermore, the Silver Raven. Linda Suzuki trying to be the next person in line for that title shot opportunity. To see who's going to be the winner between Nevermore and the Dark Arthur, Rihanna Hunter. Linda Suzuki says, I don't care. I want who's next. But will this win tonight help her climb the ranks enough to gain that victory, to make that claim true? Speaking of which, Rihanna Hunter coming out here to face off against Suzuki as Nevermore attacking her from behind. This heated hatred between these two ladies boiling over tonight before they can finally settle things. And Suzuki going out after Hunter, and Hunter, beautiful drop kick from Rihanna Hunter. She is not letting the attacks from the champ distract her from being able to hold off the advancements of Linda Suzuki. And the bell rings, the match still going away. And a beautiful combination of that trip up, chop block chop to the back knee. Dark Arthur now, Rihanna Hunter drops her down with the weight slam. And now dribbling Linda across the mat. There's a multitude of stomps to the sternum. Rihanna Hunter now calling Linda Suzuki to her feet. Scoops her up, drops her down. Rihanna Hunter showing Linda Suzuki why she's finally deserved the right to fight against the champ and letting out all that aggression from what happened to her earlier right to her opponent. Drop kick from the Hearts rope. Lands flushes. Rihanna Hunter going for the pin. Not even a one count as Suzuki just gets her shoulders up. With plenty of time to spare. Hunter now going over to Suzuki before she can set something up here. Another waist slam. And now Hunter, Suzuki dropping her down with that arm wringer. And now Linda from the middle rope finds that rebound, twisting leg drop. And only gets a one though. As though Rihanna Hunter is not fully 100% for this match, still able to hold out. Speaking of which, Dragon Super connected. The #1 contender does not give up just yet. Suzuki tossing Hunter into the corner now though. Monkey flip out of the corner. Woo! There she goes. Double bounce crossbody lands for the superstar Linda Suzuki. And Linda now, I would usually warn people against striking with Linda. But Hunter tonight is determined more than ever. So we'll see what the outcome becomes of this This battle between two fierce ladies. Both these ladies chopping each other so much. Might as well open up a butcher shop right now. Just back and forth, trying to see who can take the most punishment. With punish by Hunter and out. It's a field hockey fight. It's a Donnybrook. As Hunter the upper hand. Oh, wait a minute. Scoops her up. Final draft. Final draft 2.0. 1, 2, 3. And even with the champ's interference, speaking of which, and Hunter's got questions for the champ. And I think she's going to ask her in person why she thought she needed to attack her before this match. And evermore, I believe she's just sitting there saying, I don't care if you win or lose. I just wanted to see you get beat up. You don't deserve a shot at my... Oh, Lord! They're back at it again. Security's out here separating these two fierce ladies. These lionesses fighting for the pride of their own selves. And ladies and gentlemen, I spoke about saying we were going to hear from Duke Joseph. And well, I guess it's time.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Essex, Vermont, weighing in at 261 pounds, the future Duke Joseph.
Duke Joseph making his way to the ring tonight. As far as I know, he wasn't supposed to have a match this evening, but I guess things have changed. I have to ask Managero about what's going on here after tonight's festivities. And Duke Joseph grabbing the microphone. What's going on here? Joseph now talking about ever since he got here, and though he was only given one opportunity, nobody else has been able to stand up to him. I will not say that's not the truth. We've seen Joseph not come out on top victorious, and I guess maybe he's issuing an open challenge to prove that he deserves to be out here.
And his opponent from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 199 pounds, Adrian!
And Adrian Del Sol, who we've not seen a competition for a little bit, here tonight to answer the open challenge. Maybe looking to help boost himself back into the title hunt picture for the Fast and Free title by defeating a tough opponent like Duke Joseph here tonight. This open challenge here this evening. Will Adrian Del Sol be able to overcome the massive might of Duke Joseph and make the future his own here this evening? Or will Duke Joseph live up to his words and prove that nobody can beat him? Duke on the one side and the black and gold. And Adrian Del Sol on the other. Here we go. And Adrian with a high kick already. Looking to chop the big redwood down and catch him with an integrated to the back of the skull. As Del Sol top rope moonsault, but Duke rolls out the way. Almost like he saw it coming. Headbutt to the belly between the uprights, but oh, wait a minute. Head scissors takeover by Del Sol. Adrian now kick to the body. Yoshi Tonic in the corner. Code Red Yoshi Tonic, call it what you will. He got it. Nice on him. Come on, get yourself up. Step up into the stomp, but Yosef moves out the way. Adrian moves out the way of that big kick. Oh, wow. Atomic backbreaker by Adrian Del Sol. And now Yosef with the backbreaker of his own. And now punishing and trying to stretch the knee over across that back there as Del Sol slides back or flops back in. Over the top rope. Yosef gets sent to the corner by Adrian. Adrian with a float over drop kick. It's countered though by Yosef. And Yosef with that pop-up knee. But only a 1 count. And Duke's not understanding how he did not go out for 3 there. Yosef now back to work. Going from behind, but no, gets caught with an elbow by Del Sol. And Del Sol, crucifix driver, rolls them through into the spider locks. Into the crucifix pin, trying to disorient Duke, but Duke able to hold his own. And rolls to the outside after that escape of the pinfall attempt. Del Sol trying to follow afterwards. Hops over the top rope, gets caught though. As Yosef, oh wait a minute, as I say that, both gentlemen collar and elbow tie up now. And Yosef pushing away. Del Sol. Adrian kick to the body. Yoshi trying to get again. And now Adrian calling up Yosef. Stepped up, double stomp to the back of the skull. That's what he was looking for earlier. And now Adrian going all the way to the top there. What is he looking to get here? High fly, sky high frog splash, but gets caught on the knees of Yosef. And Yosef with a flying knee strike misses. As Adrian moves out the way, sending Yosef into the corner now. Pulls him out, scoops him up, drops him down as Adrian Del Sol going back up top. We're going to see another sky high frog splash. He does. Once again, Yosef, no one knew it was coming. Caught those knees. And now the single leg takedown floats over Greco-Roman style. And now look at this, rubbing his face across the mat there. Dropping the elbow across the shoulders. And Duke Yosef says he's going to the future as a champ. Will it be because of this sit-out powerbomb? A 1 at the most, if that. Del Sol using a lot of energy though. Oh, look at this. And Duke Yosef taking off that turnbuckle pad. The ref seeing it though. And now Yosef trying to take advantage. The referee's distraction, catching that leg drop across the arms. Oh, wait. Adrian catching him with that dragon screw leg whip. Del Sol now. Kick to the spine. But gets caught. As Duke Yosef returns the favor with that dragon screw leg whip up. And now Yosef, wait a minute here. Bow and arrow stretch, trying to put all the pressure on the back, but Adrian gets out of it. Tries to get a pin attempt, but no. Not even enough for a one. Oh! A running Superman punch connects, but Del Sol fights out of it. Catches the leg and hits him with a back elbow. Quick misdirect there by Adrian. Adrian calling Duke to his feet, looking at Springy with the thingy blockbuster. From the springboard blockbuster into the shooting star press by Del Sol, and now Del Sol going up top, really finally hit. No, going for something else. Going for the Phoenix. Caught him with the Phoenix. Phoenix splash out the top corner. Shooting star press from the springboard. And Del Sol starting to feel the momentum shift in his favor for the moment. Oh, destroyer in the corner by Del Sol looking for the pin. 1, 2, 3. As Adrian Del Sol proves tonight at least that Duke Yosef was all bark and maybe a little bite. It's right here. I thought he was going for something else. The one with that Phoenix splash instead. And then right here, Adrian making sure, boom. Caught him with that destroyer in the corner. 2, 3, the solar eclipse.
Here is your winner, Adrian.
And Adrian does so with a huge victory tonight, proving that he belongs not only in LRW, but even maybe at the top of the Fast and Free division. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for coming out tonight's festivities from the Monday Night Munchies. We hope to see you soon for more exciting action of Supper Showdown. Until then, I have been your host, Knuckle J Moose, the loudest, fattest in the room. And we will see you for the next episode.